Okay guys, so I'm not about to get all fancy with the explaining like I did last time. Plain and simple terms, this is how you make $15 to $16 hours in earning, and it's just an update on what I've already shown you. Don't expect too much because I'm not gonna get fancy with it. Enjoy the video. Okay, so here is part 2 of DoorDash update. I'm going to show you my weekly earnings and everything, how long I worked, how much I made. You know, you're not new to this. Okay, so total lifetime deliveries has went up since last video. On time or early deliveries have dropped down a little. Completion rate has dropped down a little. Acceptance rate has stayed the same or dropped down a little. And customer ratings is 10 5-star ratings with 2 follow delivery, 1 communication, 2 order handling, and 3 for friendliness. Okay, now I'm going to show you my earnings. So, be right back. Okay, so first I should show you what today is. Hold on. Today is Saturday, March 27th. I've only dashed for 2 days. So I'll show you all that. You can see up there what I made already, so it's no surprise. For the week of March 22nd to March 28th, we made $154 in 9.5 hours. So as accustomed to what I like to do, I'm gonna break it down for you. I already showed you last 2 weeks, last video, so don't ask about that if you wanted to doing this as neatly as I did the first time. I was just updating. Okay, so you can see we did 213. Plus, this is the same day, keep that in mind, 213. 50 for 213, and then we did, I feel like I could make this better, 230 and 230 equals 5 hours. 5 hours of work, made $80 on one day. How many deliveries we did? 7 and 5 for a total of 7 and 3 is 10, and then add 2. We did 12 deliveries. Okay, so did you hear what I said? Can y'all hear me? I hope. 12 for the month, for March 24th. We did 12 deliveries. Okay, 12 deliveries. And we made $80. We actually made 79 and 50 cents, but we gonna round that off to $80. And we did 12 deliveries. We made $80, and we worked for 5 hours. So if you factor that in, we would do, hold on. Alright, so 80 divided by 5 equals $16. So we made $16 an hour. To check your math, do 16 times 5. We work for 5 hours, so do 16 times 5, and you make 80. Okay, 16 times 5 equals 80. I'm so tired. Can you hear the tiredness in my voice? Alright, let's move on to the next day because I just don't feel like doing this. The 26th. These are our earnings. 30 and 45 for a total of $75. I'm just going to show you these really quick because this video is running long on some dumb junk. Okay, so active time was 1.5 hours. Okay. Deliveries were 4. So we worked for 30. I'm going to factor in the total hours instead of separating it. I'll show you the deliveries for confirmation. You can pause the video. 1.5 hours. And then the other one for 30. Sorry, not that one. 45. Loading. Okay. 8 deliveries. 3.5 hours. So 3.5 hours and 1.5 hours. Okay, 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. Sorry, I'm sleepy. And 1.5 hours is 5 hours. So 5 hours for a total of 8 and 4, which is 12 deliveries. 5 hours, 12 deliveries. We did 8 deliveries on this one, and then 4 deliveries on the other one. So that's 12 deliveries. 5 hours, 12 deliveries. And we made a total of $75 when you add the 45 and the 30. So when you break that down, if you do, I had wrote this down already, so I wouldn't fumble. If you do 75 divided by 5, because we worked 5 hours and we made $75, that's $15 an hour. And to check your math, do 15 times 5 and you make 75. So that is $15 an hour. $15 an hour. And on the other one, we made $16 an hour. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I don't know how much you missed because the video paused itself. Anyways, yeah, 154.75, 12 deliveries this day, 12 deliveries this day, 5 hours each day, 12 deliveries, 5 hours each day, $15 an hour one day, $16 an hour the other day. And that factored out to a total of $155.75 for 2 days. So in 2 days, working 5 hours, which is part-time, I made $154. So if you have that, each day I made $70. I made $74 a day, working 4 hours, working part-time, which is 5 hours. $74 a day. $74.80 a day for 5 hours at $15 an hour. There you go. Congratulations to myself. Not in competition with anyone. I'm sorry if I sound so disoriented. I'll try to pep up. I'm going to try and average 8 hours just so you guys can see. I'm going to try to do 8 hours for 5 days a week just so you can see how good the earnings can be if you do that. I can't promise that I'm going to be able to do that. Like, I only did 5 hours each day and I active time for 2 days. So I'm going to try my hardest to do 8 hours a day for 5 days straight and see how much money I can get. And I'm also going to try to stop pausing the dashes like this, but this happens because I have to pause it and restart because I take a break and it'd be longer than a half hour, so they kick you off. But that's the only reason. See you next time.